easy, legitimate way. Take it. You guys make the most unnecessary things like your problem. Like respect to everybody's also like not everybody's. A lot of you that are doing yahoo yahoo that I don't have respect for your hustle, but you don't work. You're spending that money that your family and your forefathers have. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I shouldn't say YouTube channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Wemimo, and if it's your first time here, you're welcome. So you guys, today, what am I doing today? I'm not doing anything serious. In this video, some issues need to be addressed. Like, it needs to be said, because some of you on Beyonce's internet are just going crazy. Like, why? What's the first major one is Chloe's pantry. Why is that your problem? No. Why is Chloe Kardashian's pantry your problem? Okay, before we get to this video, I'm a little bit biased about anything that has to do with the Kardashians because, like, I like them, so I actually love them. So we might not be on the same page, but I don't give two shits. You have your likes and I have my likes. You have your dislikes and I have my dislikes. So why is a pantry your own problem? Who told you that if she donates her whole pantry to the homeless, it will stop hunger? To this thing, it will, like, why do you guys make the most unnecessary things like your problem? Like, I don't get it. Okay, she posted a pantry and all of that stuff. That pantry is one of the most beautiful pantries I've ever seen. Like, I love how organized it is, how arranged it is. I can just go somewhere and pick something up. You're like, she has like 6 jars of pickles, 6 jars of this thing. Let me tell you something. I don't know in any other household, but in my house, we don't buy things in like small like little stuff. We buy things in bulk. So like I said, it might not be in everybody's house, but in my home we don't buy things like my mom will call it kele because if you buy it like that, things that the Nigerian economy is like very, very expensive. So if you see it at a price, buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 and keep it in your house. That's you're like, it will expire. Also, is it your expiration date? Do you know the people that come to her house? Do you know the people that she house in that stays in her house that have to eat or they have to do anything? You people make things that are like the unnecessary things your problem. Like, why are you coming for her for a pantry? Like, someone even said that, oh, a pantry is like this, that's why she couldn't keep him out. Like, what the actual hell? How does that relate? How will she connote? Like, bro, like, you people on Beyonce's internet, sha. I don't know, I'm calling Beyonce's internet. Someone I know used to call it Beyonce's internet, so that's why I'm calling it Beyonce's internet. Another thing, I don't want to deal with Nigeria issues, so I don't really pay attention to Nigeria celebrity issues. Then another one is, okay, I think I'm going to look for the video and insert it so you guys will see. But it's what Kim said about getting your ass up and work. So people are saying that she's privileged and she's all of that she was born into wealth and blah 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 blah. Fine. Who is not born into, like, you are born into wealth? The thing about wealth and being rich is that people forget that the fact that someone is born into wealth doesn't mean that the person shouldn't work. The person cannot work because you don't work. You're spending that money that your family and your forefathers have kept for you. With the money not finished, it's just like, with the money not finished, like, think about it. Like, the thing about it is that, yes, I understand they were privileged in a way. Like, they were privileged. You're talking like as if this woman has not worked. She was Paris Hilton's assistant before, I think, before the sex tape came out. I think the sex tape came out in 2005. I'm not sure. Then I think it was in 2005 the sex tape came out. Then in 2007, that's when KWTK started. KUWTK started. But like, everything was handed to. I'm like, is Kim used like her disadvantage. Like, she was disadvantaged by that sex tape. Like, a sex tape could ruin someone's career, someone's life entirely. Like, some people will not ever be able to get back up after a sex tape has been released. Like, they feel like their whole world is them. But this woman, with the help of her mom and her family members, they were able to transform that thing into something big. It takes a lot of courage to do that, because trust me, if me, my sex tape, if I have sex tape, I don't have sex tape, but if it's my own leak like this, people are never seeing me again. If not, if I've not committed suicide and gone to wherever I'm supposed to go to, because it's not everyone that has the courage to turn their disadvantage to an advantage. And she did that. She and her family did that. Like, I don't get the unnecessary hate that people put into them. I get that some people like be like, what they did is that they set impossible beauty standards for people and all of that stuff like that. That is not a freaking excuse. These women are working. They are working. All of them, they are the face of their brands, and they are pushing. Like, it's a lot. You guys might not see it. Fine, it is privilege. They are privileged. They have a lot of people working for them. But before they got to that stage, they suffered. Like, the backlash that you people put on these people are just too much. And it goes for every other celebrities out there. People think like, because their life is all rosy and sunshine, everybody wants to be celebrities and all of that stuff, is very, very easy. You have to deal with the negative comments. You have to deal with the nasty attitude people will give you. You have to deal with the fact that people don't believe in you because they think everything has been handed to you on the platter of gold. Even normal people, even normal rich people self that are not even celebrities self, people still feel like everything has been handed to them. See, let me tell you something. Last year, I think one of the people above in the level of the ones that have graduated and were telling us up to that, it's good to work on your own, like, it is very good. But if you have connection, use it, because nothing, it might look rosy, but nothing is rosy. If you have, there's a reason why you have connection. There's a reason why you have connection. So if you have connection, use it. So I don't get why it's even beyond it, because even in Nigeria, people like say that it's because you have connection. Now it's because you have connection. If I have connection and I don't use it, what's the point of having connection? What's the point of suffering if I have the connection? I don't know if you guys will get what I'm saying. Like, why will I suffer when this thing can be easily handed to me? It's not like people make suffering a big thing. Like, suffering is not good though. It's just like poverty. Suffering is not good. I don't understand why you people glorify suffering in this country. In many parts of the world, people like I don't even know whether it's any part of the world. Let me even just put it in Nigeria. You guys glorify suffering. Let's be honest. You take suffering like I said, you must suffer to get. You know, I used to think that too at a point, but I was like, no, I did not even suffer. I don't think I've suffered. I've not suffered for anything in my life before. Like, I've not suffered for anything before. Even though, like, I've not paid someone to do something for me, everything came easy. Like, my school, everything has come easy for me, and that's to God's glory. That's actually to God's glory. It's not like we are bribing anybody. Even for my internship, everything comes easy, and that's the kind of life I want to live. I don't want to struggle, and even if I'm struggling, I want to be struggling. Even if I'm struggling to do anything, the struggle should be in prayer. That's where I should be finding my I should be struggling, not in this, because if I'm praying the way I am supposed to pray, or I'm praying well, my life is suffering. People like suffering, though. So, like, when you see all these things, like, people make people that have privilege, like, that's the thing that happened with DJ Copy, that she tried to bring herself to our level. That's why you guys backlash that for everything. But now she has stopped doing that, and even she's still getting the backlash, but it is easier for her. So, like, we in this country, we always make it seem like as if you don't suffer. And the thing is that people suffer in different ways. It might not be money suffering. It might not be money suffering. It might not be wealth suffering. It might not be rich suffering. Mental suffering. Emotional suffering. That's it. That's enough. I get that everything. I'm in a school that is good. I'm studying my courses. Like, I'm graduating in 5 years and all of that stuff. Do you know what I have been through mentally? Like, the emotional stress I go through every day. So, suffering is not necessarily money. You don't have food to eat. Like, you are struggling to make ends meet. Like, respect to everybody's also, like not everybody's, a lot of you that are doing yahoo that I don't have respect for your hustle. But if you are legitimate, if your hustle is legitimate, respect to you, even if it's not easy, it's still also. But I'm telling you that if you can find an easy way, an easy legitimate way, take it. Because fine, they say nothing come easy, but honestly, if they are, I don't even know how to explain it to you before I juggle up my thoughts in my head. The thing about you Nigerians is that you carry matter on your head that is not your own. You carry matter on your head that is not your own. That's why I deleted Instagram yesterday, because I started seeing a lot of things. The plan was to just do a quick glance and sleep up. Then now also I'm also a Nicki Minaj stan, and I said it. Okay, no, I've not said it yet. I think I said that when I was memorizing my listing. And a lot of things came up about interview, about the Vogue magazine and stuff like that. And listen, I don't want to get into that because that's another story for another day, another gist. The plan was stay. Okay, let me go back to my part. I was like, I'll stay, but I got into it so much. I was like, why would this a girl posted something about Cardi B, and I was like, she's a Nicki Minaj fan. I was like, why would you post this kind of thing now? Like as about a stripper, when she was a stripper and all of that stuff. I was like, why would you post this kind of thing? Like, doesn't make any sense. Like, why? It was not like I should check. We should check Twitter. I checked Twitter. I not see anything worthy of the nonsense that she posted. And I used to have comment. I was like, that's real. That's how I was sucked in. Then after, I was like, you know what? I'm done with Instagram. So I deleted Instagram app on my phone because I was tired. So basically, what this I'm saying is that it might not be intentional, but usually we carry matters on our head that are not our business, just for the sake of it, just for us to have an opinion about it. That's the same thing that we do with Big Brother. I don't even get. Let's focus on important things. Suffering is not something to be proud of. Some Nigerians have made it in a way that if you don't suffer, then you are not fit for something. Like, you don't deserve it if you don't suffer for it. And you don't, exactly, that's the word. It's not even Nigerians. Like, many people in the world that believe that if you don't suffer for it, you don't deserve it. Doesn't make sense. Like, we should, that's a backtrack mentality. Tell yourself, I'm a child of God. I'm not going to suffer. God did not create me to suffer. Suffering, no. Haba. So, you guys, that's it. As you can see, I'm sweating to show you how passionate I am about this. Suffering. Hey. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't worry, I have a lot of videos coming up for you guys. I know, okay, no, I said I'm not going to say that, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.